Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena. We're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Washington Commanders. Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Landover. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off of. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. First carry now for Austin Eckler. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to keep it this time. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 more yards.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Max Crosby on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all know, Brock, you want your players to get better as the game goes on and as they settle into a contest. But, man, it is tough to imagine this guy getting any better than he was on that opening drive, huh?
Yeah, you hear me all the time just talk about getting a quarterback in a rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Just feel of the game. Yeah, you can't be much better than that. A perfect 5 for 5, and to finish it off for 6, that is a sweet feeling heading to the sidelines.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Raiders nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Trey Tucker to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it. Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
At the Commanders' 44-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You got to be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. They'll run here, following the penalty. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game.
At their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Dialing up a receiver screen. He's taken down after reaching the 30. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got pockets and holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. His work begins at the 31. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. 2nd drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense.
At their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Raider 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Gonna sneak it Smith. And this defense is gonna win this ramp. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
So many options on 3rd and 1. That playbook wide open. And when you call a QB sneak, the last thing you want is to see that play go backwards.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now Daniels off the play action. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Running back, motioning right. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. So that connection for 1st will bring us to the end of the 1st. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 1st down here. Trying to inside handoff to Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now it's a bootleg for him. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Daniels. That is caught. He's got ground. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Daniels from the pistol. Oh, he's going for it again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They kick the running back in motion. Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 16. He finds Brown right side. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped, though, right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
A gain on the play. That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And we've got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders. You sign up for it.
Trying to run in, Eckler. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. Brown on the inside give. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the 2 sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear that your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 14, Raiders 10.
Here's Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Tucker now on the return. Jukes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
With these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun give here to Gentine. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
It's a gain of 3.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Smith to throw. Got a man, Bowers has it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Smith. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Raiders dealing with 4th and 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Commanders set to take over. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Washington Commanders. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He finds Eckler out of the backfield. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
There wasn't a lot there for him, but he did what he needed to do. Go get that 1st down. Picked up the short gain, didn't risk a big loss. Looking for a bigger lane elsewhere.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. But it looks like someone from the commit. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but The replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. This is Eckler on second. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Commanders. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. One final shot before the half. The throw is caught. And he stopped. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Washington.
Tucker now on the return. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Yards to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22. Escapes a defender. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Play action now, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
16 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back that's not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here he goes on the bootleg. Throw complete to Eckler. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
3rd and short, Daniels. Hauled in down the sideline. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, here's Eckler. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Running with Eckler again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
McLaurin, the receiver, in motion left. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
Now they send their back in motion right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, We got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 21, Raiders 10.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They find themselves down 21-10 as they take over. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Giving this to Genty. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, Raiders.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll come up 1st and 10. And off to Genty. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Another give here to Genty. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Complete to Jacoby.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. He's running for it. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
And the Raider 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Blitz coming for Smith. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They send him straight up the middle. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead, only a field goal now.
21. Raiders 18.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Daniels. That one gonna go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a 3rd down conversion via penalty.
It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action now with Daniels. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. But they flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. It plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
The score, Commanders 28, Raiders 18.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff.
For Washington.
Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Smith on first down. This one finds Thornton. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. From the gun, Smith. That's caught. He found some space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 30. And the Las Vegas first down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down, Smith to throw. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
2nd and 3 now. Genty from the gun. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Smith on 3rd and short. He's going to tuck it and run. And Smith wisely slides down safely with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He has the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Commanders 28, Raiders 25.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 9 at the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Daniels setting up the play action. That's dropped underneath to Eckler. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. He'll throw it. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Daniels now. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
The score, Commanders 35, Raiders 25.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they face second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent game before being brought down. And we've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders got to score in a hurry. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Smith. Has the open man downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Smith. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Commanders 35, Raiders 32.
Down a score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.